Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our podcast number 75. It's Thursday the 14th of March 2024 and you all know this is my favourite day of the week because we all get to hang out together and we get to share our makes, what we've been up to during the week, and I always love to hear what you've been up to in the comments. And of course, as always, we've had quite a few of you sent in some of your makes. As I said, that's my favourite part, showcasing them all. So, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We usually hang around for about half an hour or so. So whether you're, crocheting something along or you're just sitting back and relaxing at the end of the day or at the beginning of your day, because that's when I really like to watch all my YouTube videos, first thing in the morning and relax again at the night, with a nice cup of tea. And usually I am crocheting something. So I wonder if you're doing the same. Now we've got a few little things to get through. It has been a very, very busy week as usual crocheting, quite a few things in the back end and some that I have to show you. So let's get started. As always, I've got my clipboard and my marker. And what do we always start off with, guys? Tile of the week, Thursday. So those of you that have been for a while know that we're up to tile number 82. And I just think that's crazy. So 82 out of 100 from this book here, 100 crochet tiles. So this is an organic crochet along that most of us have just jumped on board, whether we're cheerleaders or we're actually participating by making a square every week with our friend Sam over at Manford's Makes. Now Sam was gifted this book in Happy Mail, July 2022, which is so long ago, guys, and yet it's gone like that. It's just crazy, right? So what we've been doing is creating a tile every week, sharing our tiles, sharing our thoughts, and there's quite a few YouTubers that have jumped on. So if you put in the search in YouTube hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you'll see everybody that has joined in along the way, whether they're still, doing it or not. But also quite a few of our Yarny friends that are subscribers have joined in. And of course, Josephine has sent us her tile this week. Now hers is spectacular this week. Mine, not so much, but at least it's completed. But I am very proud of my end result. So before we get started to show you the tile, let me tell you that each and every one of my tiles is made using the same 7 colors, but I have to use different colors each tile and quantity of colors. So this week it was 3 different colors that we had to choose. It was a very simple one in the back end. There was hardly any, I must say there was no tangling because at any given time you were using 2 colors together, and on and off we had 3, but that was actually very easy. That part of it was very simple for me. So I use my 100% acrylic marble DK weight, which is 8-ply yarn here in Sydney, Australia, and I always use my 5mm hook. So all my tiles in essence will look very pleasing to the eye because they'll all be very much the same color palette or color range of colors, but they're all going to be different sizes. So that is going to be my challenge at the end, how I'm going to put together my blanket, because that's what I want to create, a little memory of this journey that we've all had together, this gorgeous crochet journey. There have been some tears along the way though, guys. It hasn't all just been fun. But anyway, it's been an experience, and as I've said before, it's given me the opportunity to learn new stitches, new techniques, and at the moment we're in the tapestry crochet chapter of the book, I'm guessing I'll call it that, and we have 4 more tapestry crochet tiles to go before we move on to the next set of or the next technique. And then at the end there's going to be some that aren't square, they're actually going to be different shapes, so that will be very, very exciting as well. Now this week's tile, I'll just show you. I cannot say the title of it, I'm so sorry guys, but I will show you the name of it, and there it is there. Now last week we did number 1 and this week it's number 2, and this is what the tile is meant to look like. Now it's actually a very pretty design, I think. There it is up nice and close for you, and it is 3D because there are front posts in some of the stitches all the way around, and you'll see that Josephine has done an amazing job. Now when Josephine emailed me her tile, she did say just to be careful with the stitch count when it came to those. The day that I made this tile, my headspace was like, okay, we just need to get this done. It's pretty enough on its own, and this is what mine looks like, guys. It is just 2D, so it's flat. but in essence, it's got the same flavor. It looks very similar, but not exactly the same. But here's Josephine's, guys. She did an amazing job as always. I love her color choices. And as you can see, hers has got the 3D effect compared to mine. But you can tell they're from the same family. So they're not twins. They're just sisters, these tiles, and I absolutely love them. So once again, thank you so much, Josephine, for sending in your tile. Absolutely love it, and you've done a fabulous job as always. And of course, this tile makes this segment so much more fun. So let me get my clipboard, guys, because you know, I've got my marker ready. Tile of the week, Thursday, number 82. Tick, done and dusted. Now we've got 18 to go. So we're really getting close to the finish line. So I think around July, Sam has guesstimated that we should be finishing. So before you know, we'll actually be there. So let's enjoy the next few weeks because they are flying past. Now, you know what happens now, don't you? My favorite part of all. And thank you to each and every one of you that has taken the time to send in your emails to me with all your wonderful makes. Now, before I show you those, I want to let you know that I have received quite a few baskets as well for our cow 2024 for project number 5, and they are gorgeous. So I'm just letting you know that I'm not showcasing them tonight because I'm saving them to showcase them on the day that we, pick our next project number. So our very first makes come to us, or make. So I've got 2 photos of this gorgeous, gorgeous shawl. Look how beautiful this is. I love the colors, and it comes from our friend Ginny. Now, Ginny has her own YouTube channel, and if you haven't already visited her, please go and do so. It's actually Ginny Shute, and I will put that, like everyone that I mentioned, I'll pop their name down in the description box, and that way you can go and visit. Now, Ginny has quite a few little cats, and you'll get to see it in the next photo. So let me just pop that one down. Look at this. Isn't it stunning? So this is called the Pain Sock Shawl, and it's the very first shawl that Ginny has ever made. How wonderful. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, the yarn that she used must be extremely soft, and she did say creates a beautiful drape. It's a silk merino with sock yarn, and it's a 2 weight. So that must be, I think in Australia, maybe that's like a 3 or a 4 ply. I'm guessing a 4, maybe even thinner. Anyway, Ginny let us know. And she did use a 4mm hook, creating that awesome drape. And the pattern is from Yarn Club Australia. So thank you so very, very much, Ginny, for sending that in to us and sharing your gorgeous first shawl with us. How awesome is that? Now, our friend Corinne sent us her finished water bowlers for our cow, and this was from Project 4, which was the last fortnight. Aren't they beautiful? Now, she did say that she lost yarn chicken with this one here, so she's just waiting to get some yarn to finish the handle. But it is actually beautiful, and it will be worth the wait. So there's the other ones there. You can see how gorgeous they are. So thank you so very much for sharing those with us, Corinne. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, Josephine also sent in her water bottle. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, Josephine did say that, so this is for our cow project number 4, of course, and this is the Cinnamon Stitches pattern, which I believe and know has gone viral because so many of you have made it, and I got total FOMO that I haven't made it as yet, but it is on my crochet to-do list. Now, Josephine said that she used 100% cotton scraps. Look at the gorgeous color combination there. And her 4.5mm dots hook. And I think you can see the hook up there as well. Beautiful. So thank you so very much for sending that in to us, Josephine. Now, our friend Susanna, she also has a YouTube channel. Now, you may have already been visiting her because, you know, she's had it for a little while, and it's called Knot, like K-N-O-T, Ye Old Crochet. And of course, I will put that down in the description box. Wait till you see this stunning table runner. I've got a big photo of it here and then one up close because she also put tassels on the end. Now, I have to say that our friend Susanna, I guess now she might be crocheting pretty much close to a year, but she has done, you know, some amazing work, leaps into everything, like just jumps into it, doesn't get intimidated by any pattern for someone that's quite new. And she actually made this design up herself. Look at those gorgeous, gorgeous sunflowers. So this is a blanket that she's calling Remember Ukraine, sorry, not blanket, table runner. So remember Ukraine table runner. And she's actually made up her own pattern, as I said. And let me show you this one, because she said that she also added, look at these gorgeous, some tassels on either end. I think she had said she had made 36 little sunflowers in total, the motif. Let us know down in the comments if that's the case, or if you made more than that. So thank you, Susanna, for sending that through. Beautiful colors. I love that beautiful vibrant royal blue. Stunning. Now, our friend Liza has been very, very busy as well as always, but she surprised us all this week. She hasn't sent in any amigurumi, but she is working on them. Now, her dad wanted a sleep mask, so of course she crocheted in one. So that's the front of it there. She said that she used a 4mm hook and her Wendy DK weight or 8-ply 100% acrylic yarn, and this is what it looks like on the back with its like little elastic, so that it sits on her dad's head at night while he sleeps. Imagine how soft that is. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then she also made, so you'll see here she's got a pillow, so that pink one there is a pillow. Absolutely gorgeous. So sorry, a pillowcase, and here she's got it up close. I don't know if you guys can actually see, but she's got little pop stud buttons, and there's her little pillow inside, her pillow insert. And this one was made using a 5mm clover hook, and the yarn is called So Crafty Baby yarn, and it's 100% polyester. I can imagine that one is super soft and squishy to sleep on. And then she also made this beautiful, see this blue one here, guys? That's a tablet holder, so like an iPad. And she used a 4.5mm clover hook for that, and her yarn is the Sheep's Shears, I cannot say that, Stonewash XL yarn. So there it is there, nice and close so you can see it. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. So thank you so much, Liza, for sending them through to us. You have been busy creating something a little bit different this week. Awesome. I love it. Now, on Instagram, Coco, if you put in the hashtag Coco's Crochet Cal 2024, you'll see some of the makes that people have been posting as well. And our friend Cassandra over at Creatively Ever After, you should see this gorgeous, if you haven't already seen it, water bottle that she's made. Look at this, guys. And she also talks about it on her latest podcast on her YouTube channel. So if you're not visiting her, you're really missing out. Isn't that adorable? And she's put a very different strap on it. So I highly recommend you go and hang out with her and see how she's made her water bottle. And of course, it's got her signature bear on there. Of course it does. So thank you, Cassandra, for posting that. Absolutely love it. Now, that's it for everybody's makes this week. So thank you each and one of you for sending them through. I absolutely appreciate it, and I know that you all love the inspiration that you get from everyone's makes and that ooh-ah factor. I always talk about that because that is so super important. Now, I know in the background a lot of you are working on other things, so please make sure that you send them through to me. I would love to showcase them for everybody. So let's tick that off. Now, I've got a couple of finished objects for you. I think they're really, really cute. I wonder what you think. So the first thing I've got is a little alien. Wait till you see him. Look at him there. I just love him. He's absolutely adorable. Now, my partner, Steve, he absolutely loves aliens and the movie Paul. So this is what this is meant to represent. Now, I did use, I'll just pop him down just for a moment. I did use blanket yarn to make him because the pattern that I used, and the pattern is How to Crochet a Mini Alien and the YouTube creator is Toys by Valerie. It's a lovely video tutorial, but she makes like a little tiny one, like a backpack buddy or something to that effect. But of course I had to use my blanket yarn because it really didn't turn out that big, right guys? So I used blanket yarn in this color and a little bit of black for the eyes and my 8mm hook. Now, this was the one time that I was not at all upset that I got a bit of a cone head at the top when I was making, you know, the magic ring in the middle, because I actually squished his head so that it would be more that shape. So it actually worked in my favor. And the eyes are based on, again, Cassandra from Craftably Ever After, her tutorial on embroidered eyes. I just didn't finish them off the way that she does, but I certainly did use the starting technique that she does, and I think they turned out pretty good. Even as I could make them size-wise, I did take it out once, one of them, because it was a bit shorter, And then I thought about putting a little white line through them. And when I did do that, I wasn't that happy, so I took it out again. But there he is. We're calling him Paul, of course, and he's very happy to meet you all. Now, let's pop him down. So here's our first finished object. Now, the next thing that I made, and I made quite a few, well, I made 3, not quite a few, I should say, are these gorgeous little crocheted clover shamrocks. And this is to wish all of our friends that celebrate St. Patrick's Day on the 17th of March a happy St. Patrick's Day. That's for all our friends, our Irish friends. Now, I know that Annette is from Ireland, so, you know, enjoy the day. I hope it's a fun holiday for you. We certainly do talk about it here in Australia, but it's not a holiday day off. And I made them in blanket yarn because I like to hang them up so they're nice and big so you guys can see them as well. So now that I've showed you this pattern, I'm going to pop it up there. So if I haven't already told you this is How to Crochet Clover Shamrock by Nastasia. And it's absolutely so easy to make. You actually don't even sew anything in because I used the blanket yarn. I actually tied a knot and I squished it in the back here. So I literally just got my crochet hook and my yarn, crocheted it up. They don't take very long at all. It's a beautiful, easy pattern. Tied 3 knots, snipped it off, tucked it in, and there you go. I didn't even have to sew anything. So this one's going to pop up there for a little while so that we can all celebrate St. Patrick's Day together. So that's my second finished object. They're little, but they were very satisfying to make because I needed to finish something because I'm working on some larger projects, and it's almost like a palette cleanser, isn't it, guys? I know that I do this, and I wonder if some of you do this or all of you do this. When you're working on a or a few bigger projects, I like to make something smaller just to give me that satisfaction of completing something. So that's what those 2 were for. They didn't take very long, obviously, to make, and I really did enjoy making them. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is, my whip. I absolutely love this. So of course, I know I've got other whips in the background and a few that I have carried on from last year, but I just had to make this. So wait till you see it. So this also is for things we're making Thursday, because I believe for March it's all about making bags. So I had to make this bag, guys. Here's the bag. And I'm onto the strap. I'll show you the strap. Now, this, of course, is the bag that Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches has put out. I think she made it like a bag for her daughter's car, but I'm going to use it as a project bag or even when I go out. I absolutely love this bag. As promised, the pattern is so simple. You actually do make it while you're watching, TV or YouTube videos. I love that you can use your self-striping yarn, and it is very hard to tell where the break is in the yarn, so you don't have to color control. And as I was making this, I kept thinking this would be awesome to use my Ogos. Imagine the amazing fabric it would create as well. It is so beautiful and squishy. Now, I'll show you the yarn that I used and the hook, and I'll show you the yarn that I feel that it's very much related to, because I got this yarn in millions, guys. I'll just show you the strap. So I'm making one long, very long strap. I think she said to make it something like 24 inches. The bag is just over 12 inches in height. So the strap is just all single crochet, very simple, and this is what was left from my second so this is a cake. So this is what it looks like, guys. This is my favorite bit here, that color there. That one there, it ties it all together. Now, I have been thinking to myself, I know this yarn. I know that I've seen it somewhere else before, and I found it. So Josephine gifted me this in one of the very first Happy Mails that she sent me. So thank you, Josephine. And I absolutely love it. So of course I've got it sitting there, but this is the year that I've promised myself I'll be using some of my gorgeous yarn. And this happens to be a Premier yarn, which is perfect because I made the bag that Cinnamon Stitches made for Premier Week. Now this one is the DK weight one, so it's thinner. But as you can see, it's got, although mine's got the grey and this has got the purple, you can see it's got that there. And I feel that that must be like a sister one. So this is the DK weight, and that must be the worsted weight because this one is thicker. Because I used a 5.5 millimeter hook for this one. I don't think I said that to you guys. That was what Jennifer recommended, and that's what I used. But as you can see, this one is thicker. So that one's this weight, and then this one is this weight. I'm going to see if I can hold them up together for you. Probably not, knowing me. So here you go. You can see that one is thicker than the other, but let's be real, they are very much the same yarn. So I wonder if we got all the mill ends that were left over from a thicker cousin of this one, and they've all ended up here in Sydney, Australia, and I managed to get a couple of bags, which is awesome, and I absolutely love the end result. So let me know, you guys that actually live in America or somewhere else where you can purchase this yarn, if I'm on the right track. But regardless, I'm making a beautiful bag. The handle, as always, is what takes me the longest, and especially being single crochet. But if I actually sat down for a couple of hours, I'm sure that I could finish it. So that is my current whip, which I absolutely love. So let's tick that one off our list. Now, oh, hold on, we've got a couple more. I always do this. I've got a list and I still make a little boo-boo. So I'm still continuing. So as I said, this, I always call this is part of a set, but they are two finished items, and I forgot to show you with my FOs. So I'm continuing with my beanies for KK and Kristen's over at KK Crochet, their Bumblebee Mountain Outreach beanie drive. So I've got 2 more to add. So I've got 17 out of 20 that I've pledged now. So I made another one in this color because I actually love this colorway, and I used I put in my cross double crochets because I love them. But wait till you see this color, how it comes up. And it's not because it's purple, guys. I'm not biased because of that, but I absolutely love this color. So I've been using my 7mm hook because this yarn is, you know, that chain spun or chainette yarn, and you need a thicker hook for it, and I absolutely love using it. But look at this colorway, right? You know I love it, but wait till you see it, how it crochets up. I think it's actually beautiful. And what I love about this one, you can't really tell where the join is as much as the other colors. And I absolutely love it. So, you know, I'm going to be making a few things out of this that I can get to keep here, but I'm definitely sending one across to KK and Kristen. So like I said, 17 out of 20. So I'm hoping that by the end of the month, I can actually send them off to KK and Kristen, and they can put them towards, you know, their tally, and Australia will get a bumblebee on the world map. I can't wait for that. So they were finished objects as well. Now, let's put that to the side and get back to our clipboard, because now we're up to cows. So in the background, I've been working on the 3 cows that I've joined this year. One I completely finished last week, and the other 2 are ongoing, but I have been actively working on them, and they're at almost finishing point, but we are at the middle of the month, so I'm not that stressed, which is wonderful. But of course, we've got our own cow here, guys. Don't forget, we've got our cow 2024, and we've just drawn out baskets, so we'll be making baskets for project number 5. So next project means we're halfway done with our cow, and the date for it, I've got it here, guys. The next project will be drawn on the 23rd of March. So you've got until Friday evening at midnight on the 22nd of March to get all your baskets made, big, small, 1, 10, whatever. It doesn't matter. I tell you what, I have seen quite a few created, and it's awesome. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you put in hashtag Coco's Crochet Cow 2024 in YouTube, you should be able to see the YouTubers that are also joining in, because there's quite a few of them, and you'll be able, if they've included that hashtag in the videos, you'll be able to see them. So that's you know, they're the cows that I'm working on, other than mine, the other 3, then ours, the other 3. So that's that. Now also I've been working on, and this one took a little longer for me to get started, but now that I'm really enjoying it, on my collaboration clothing piece for our crochet flip with my friend Shannon over at Shannon Talks Yarn. Now, if you haven't visited her, please do so. She brings out some awesome videos. It's like, you know, whatever's in her head is just awesome, and she just produces all these great videos for us. And of course, you know, we're doing the collaboration together. Some other YouTubers have joined in, so if you use the hashtag crochet flip, Is that what we called it? Yes, crochet flip. You'll be able to see who's joined in as well. Now that is going until the 5th of April. That'll be the reveal video. And I do know that quite a few of you are also joining in. So please make sure you email me your, flipped items or garments by, let's say, what's the 5th? So, the 4th of April. So that way I can include them in the video. If I get them after that, I'm going to showcase them anyway, but it'd be nice to have them ready for that day. So that's our collaboration. And the next thing I want to remind you about, our Crochet Society box 47. Oh my gosh, here it is. It's absolutely stunning, right, guys? I love this one. Giving me, 60s vibes. Beautiful. Now I did the unboxing video and I've given you the 3 patterns to choose from, so thank you all of you that have already been voting. It's been very interesting and a lot of fun to hear your reasons why you're voting for them and your thoughts. And we have until the 24th of March, so Sydney Australia time, which is a Sunday, to finish voting. I'll tally up all the votes and then I'll come back a couple of weeks after that, or as soon as I can, with the completed project, and I'll give you my thoughts on it as well. So make sure you get your vote in. That'll be awesome. The more the merrier, I always say. And last but not least, it's a huge thank you. Now I need to thank each and every one of you who met and showed so much love to my partner Steve. So he took the leap of faith and actually did a video with me talking about all his leather work and all his entries into the Royal Easter Show. And I have to tell you, he was so very overwhelmed by everyone's kind words, encouraging words, and just words to say welcome. And he just couldn't believe it. I said, I told you, this Yarny community is awesome and they will embrace you. So I'm glad that he said yes to every time I said please, 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 and in the end I think he got a lot out of it as well. So just very, very quickly, thank you from me and of course from Steve. Now most of you would have seen in our community tab that on Saturday just gone, so Saturday the 9th, I think it was the 9th, yes, we dropped off all our entries. This week as we speak, I believe the whole week they're judging, all the judging is going on, and next Wednesday the 20th we're going to have the opportunity to walk through and look at everybody's amazing work and also spot ours in the displays. I will be taking photos of all the, the yarny goodness and also my entries and of course Steve's leather work. And we'll bring that to you as well, so you can see, how it was all set up and how we went, which is going to be awesome. Very, very exciting. So guys, as I always say, fingers and toes crossed. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll just be happy if they just display all of our makes and nothing gets culled. That's the aim, and then after that everything is just a bonus. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's it guys, wrapped up in just under half an hour. How good is that? I'm sure that you've probably gotten through quite a few rows of your crochet, or at the very least enjoyed a nice cup of tea or coffee, or just relaxing, I hope so. Thank you as always for taking the time to hang out with me, because as I always say, this is my favorite part of the week. I get to hang out with all of you, and then I just wait to see your comments, and that brings me so much joy. So, once again, I hope that you're all keeping well. I hope to see you all very, very soon. But until then, please take care. Bye-bye, everybody.